Hi, welcome to Getting to a Podcast. My name's Hunter.
My name's Brad.
I'm Dave.
And you may notice someone not with us today.
Amir's
It's
gone.
Amir. He's
Amir.
at work.
Yeah, he got called into work last minute.
Yep.
So we lay out this microphone in
his
remembrance.
We,
We should get the picture.
we're going to miss you, Amir.
Amir, we're gonna miss you.
It's like it's back to the summer. It's just how it is.
Yeah, it's like a little summer throwback for the
This is
viewers.
our last hurrah as a trifecta
As a trio.
trio.
We're the trio of danger.
I'm a little out of it this morning.
Why?
If you haven't noticed, my good friends,
I've noticed.
I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm sitting so far from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting quarantined right now.
Mm-hmm. 6 feet of distancing.
I honestly, I
Shun.
think it was either the Rumpelmans
Rumpelmints is a
not sleeping.
terrible peppermint schnapps.
I can't tell which one it is. And it's not terrible. It tastes so good.
That's true. It's terrible
Rumpelmans
for you.
on ice. Take that shit nice.
Yeah, you chase it with water too, so stay hydrated.
I'm not 21, so I don't know
It was a good
what
time.
this is.
Well, I'm glad you could learn, in preparation. Your 21st birthday is actually coming up.
Very soon around the corner.
It's kind of crazy. This project is approaching a year at this point. Not in publicly released stuff, but just like how long we've been doing it. And you've been 19 and 20, and you're gonna be 21. You've been 3 ages over the course of this project.
Yeah, I feel old. I feel really old, actually.
I'm
and
ready
it's really
for
funny.
the 21st birthday special for Hunter.
That's not going to be good.
We'll vlog it. We'll wear lapel mics and we'll go to the bar.
Yeah, I think my plan, people keep asking me, like my cousin was asking me, like, oh, what are your plans for like 21?
21's
was
a big
like-
one.
I'm in Long Beach. I'm just going to go to the bars. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, we've got bars out here.
You do.
Because I always see like I used to live with a guy who was 24.
Mm-hmm.
And every week it would just be, I'm going to the bar. It's like Thursday night. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It's nice. I think that there's this big combination of we're a fairly major city here in Long Beach. And then also we have a big university. So there's just good nightlife.
All right, nightlife. It's not the best. It's fine.
Well, it's hard because, it's
Long Beach.
you're comparing it to like some of the greatest nightlife in the world, like places like Vegas and LA. Like,
Yeah, but we live right next to LA.
yeah.
So it's
Apparently,
I don't know.
apparently Italy has very nice nightlife.
It does.
Because my friend is actually over there doing study abroad right now.
Oh. They just drink a lot of
Mark?
wine. I don't know. I have trouble like seeing Italians.
Margarita.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. The tequila in Britain, not real tequila. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where it comes from. It's the same brands and stuff that we have here, and it is horrendous. I don't know what an Italian margarita is like, but I don't have high hopes.
My friend was like, it was so sweet, and then I went to go drink another one, and I couldn't. I was like, oh,
you
wow.
gotta drink. If you're in Italy, you gotta drink Negronis and shit like that. You know what a Negroni is?
Campari and champagne or whatever.
No. It's Campari, vermouth,
Oh,
and prosecco. I think.
okay.
So wine and...
No. That's a spritz.
That is a spritz.
That is a spritz. I don't
I
know.
don't know. What Negroni's got...
I'm gonna look this up.
Well, I can identify the red as Campari. That's what I got
it's
for you.
Campari. Let me see. Negroni.
You guys watch Uncharted with Tom Holland?
No.
It's equal parts gin, vermouth, and Campari. Sounds terrible.
Sorry, equal part vermouth?
Vermouth.
Vermouth is not... Do you guys know vermouth's a wine?
Yeah.
No.
Technically.
Wine.
So if you ever go to a bar and you see an open bottle of vermouth just out, that's bad. That's not how wine stays good. So be careful out there. Yeah, I don't know. Negronis are gross, though.
You know what else
Yeah.
you should do if you want to stay safe out there?
I don't want to be safe.
Make sure you give some sweet love to your family.
Great.
Give them your hugs and kisses. Less kisses, but
Right,
if you
what
do
the
on the
fuck are you
cheek,
talking
that's
about?
weird.
What are you going on about right now?
Hunter wants everyone to mouth kiss their kids like Tom Brady.
Okay, no. Whenever I saw those pictures, like I genuinely was upset. Like,
You were
how do you
upset?
kiss your kid on the mouth? That's odd. You're a freak, Tom Brady. You're a freak.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I've seen there's like a video of him getting a massage, like because he's a professional athlete or whatever, and his kid comes in, they like talk, and his kid like pecks him and leaves. He's like, "What? That's it?" And he makes his kid come back and give him a real mouthful. Like,
That's gross.
what are we doing? This is America's hero.
How was he on ESPN? He got hired to be on ESPN, and
Because it's not illegal.
he
It's just the way some white people express love.
no, that's
some
not.
people are like that,
It's not.
man. Who are we to judge?
Who are we to judge?
You know what? I'm a upstanding citizen who is out for the arrest of Tom Brady.
Name the last time you paid taxes, Hunter.
Literally last year.
Oh, okay. Wait, last year?
Speaking of,
this year,
freaks, guys.
Yeah.
I do want to address. You guys are really upset about our last episode. We're not sorry.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm not sorry. At least.
I'm sorry.
Continue
to
being upset. Get mad.
The
bitch.
silent majority of apparently that exists because I got a nicely worded email.
Yeah, you want to read this out?
No,
No.
no, it's okay.
No.
But-
we should not. Yeah.
But to those of you that are quiet appreciators, you're doing great.
We appreciate you.
I realized I'm not PR trained, and our producer didn't say anything, so I'm just gonna keep quiet on the situation. But if you know, you know.
Insane.
Just look at the comments of the last episode. It's just not.
Yeah. But I did want to
Oh,
bring.
whatever.
I want to pivot if we've said our piece.
Oh, are you gonna pivot like a basketball player?
Well, I want permission to say something kind of controversial about my week.
Permission granted?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Don't make me rescind your permission.
I like Disney.
Okay.
That's
a
it.
problem. Why?
I mean, we accept all mental disabilities here.
All right. Let's.
Let me-
Hey.
Let me talk about it a little bit.
You're a Disney kid.
Oh my God.
You're a Disney adult. That's worse.
No, look.
What?
I still don't really give a fuck about Disney or whatever, and the company,
just
the way
said
that
you like Disney.
I like the product that they're making. Like I can appreciate because
Yeah.
you know what? Like I get it. Working in hospitality and then building sets for the shit that we do here. Like
I work in hospitality.
yeah, it's really hard to produce the experience that they make. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like enthralled by it. The pricing is horrendous, and I hate kids, so I don't want to spend time there. But I went to the
I hate
Disneyland
children.
resort this week, and it was nice.
In Florida?
Oh, in Anaheim.
Oh, okay. Who would you go with? Your family?
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, it was chill. My younger siblings got to go to the Disney for like the first time by themselves because they're getting to the teenage years where they can do stuff like that. But yeah, as someone who's like obviously like Disney's like a monolithic company that like is really like litigious against like small creators and stuff like that's god awful. But at the end of the day, they like can put together a cool bar, and I don't know, it's nice.
So you are a Disney adult. This is what Disney adults think. They don't. They are only there for the magic of Disney.
Yeah, but I don't care about any of the Disney IP or anything. Like I'm
Oh,
not like showing
yeah, I
up
guess.
to dress like a character. But I hate all the merch. I don't know how Disney convinces people to buy Disney merch. It blows.
You could buy it on Amazon for like $3 and it'd be the same exact thing and have the same exact quality.
It all sucks. Like I don't. Like
Not
I've
the
never seen
IPs.
someone with a Goofy mug in their cabinet and been like, "Wow, that's really neat."
Yeah, it's plain. My dad used to be a Disney employee.
Really?
He used to work at a Disney shop in. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, he actually used to be a Disney employee. He has to he used to have to dress up and everything. Like he did it in college.
That's it. I always said I really wanted to do like a summer job where I got to be a jungle cruise guide. That's the one thing I think I would really, just for the funsies.
Yeah, the one good thing about it is he didn't actually work at Disney itself.
Nice.
So that's the one thing I couldn't make fun of him for it.
Yeah.
But he did actually like work at a store that they had, like an
Oh, okay.
out of location store.
Nice.
But he still had to do the little dress up and the little striped shirt.
Got to make the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's cool.
I feel like we should have a uniform.
For the show?
Yes.
Uniform is sweatpants, no shoes, and a tired, dead look in your eyes.
We should.
And a rat in your pocket.
I think Dave would have that. Dave, do you have a rat in your pocket today?
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry, man.
All right. Well, that's your assignment for next week.
I don't like rats.
You don't like
I don't
rats?
think anybody does.
People do.
Field mice are adorable, unfortunately.
No.
I feed them to snakes.
I don't like mice and rats. They're just not a fan. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
Would you say that there are?
I did a project on a Columbia Exchange this week and had to present it, right?
What's the Columbia Exchange?
Columbian Exchange, when the New World met Old World, and then they changed goods and it's bullshit like that.
Oh, okay.
So like all the plants from the Old World coming to the New World and all
right.
the blah 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 back and
Yeah.
forth. It wasn't like an actual like formal exchange. It's just like here's everything from here, and it changed the world over here and blah blah blah. So I did a project on that today.
It was
this week.
it was like the slave trade before the
Slave
slaves
trade.
were involved.
Had
I
nothing
see.
to do with
Yeah.
slaves, but all right.
Well, no, I was saying like it was the trade before the slaves were
like-
brought over.
There wasn't an official it's the idea of two worlds colliding,
Yeah.
not an actual trade.
Oh, I know.
Not an actual exchange.
I know it. I took AP US history. Like I know what it is.
I think Hunter's trying to draw this like comparison of it's like the first steps of like globalization.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's like if we discovered a new planet right now that had like different plants and
Space
different
mushrooms.
meats and stuff like that.
Mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm getting at. It's like if we just discovered like a whole new place that had like doubled everything that like we have. You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was.
If you
Anyways, my point I'm getting at is
You getting to?
Yeah, I'm getting
it?
to it. All right. I was doing a lot of research on like the types of animals and stuff, and horses are from the old world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guinea pigs are from the new world. And
Mhm.
guinea pigs are one of the most important animals to come out of the new world.
and by New World you mean the US?
The Americas, yeah.
Yeah.
The North South America. They're from South America. They used to be used for food, and then they became so important to the scientific and medical community.
Oh.
yeah, they're-
Like lab guinea pigs.
Lab guinea pigs.
I see.
Yeah. They helped. They did so much.
They did.
God bless the guinea pig.
God
bro.
bless the guinea pigs.
Bless
Like
the guinea
honestly,
pigs.
we would not be where we are medically without it.
But no respect for lab rats. Is that what I'm to?
No, because guinea pigs are different genomes, so they just had different
Sauce.
sauce. Yeah.
Word.
Lab rats are like more like learning and mental stuff, but like
Oh, you're right. That makes sense.
guinea pigs are like medical. So like we were able to understand like asthma better and like Alzheimer's better, and then we're metabolism better because of guinea pigs. And vitamin C. We learned about vitamin C from guinea pigs.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Can I? You might not have that. What do guinea pigs do in the wild? It's hard for me to conceptualize. Like
What do you mean?
do they live in like a forest?
Eat,
Like
sleep, poop.
Yeah.
what do they?
I'm probably living in a little forest in
They-
the little
Do they dig? Are they burrowing?
No. not
No,
burrowing.
I don't think they burrow, but like they live in like groups, I think.
Like herds of guinea pigs?
Yeah. I think. I'm not sure. I don't
It's a bait.
I just learned about the like
Yeah, I
when
kind
they did
of I
that.
knew that this was kind of a stretch. I didn't know, but it's just it's funny to me to like to imagine being like, you know.
I know the Incas raised them for food.
Hmm. I could see
Like,
them
they
tasting
were-
good.
Yeah.
Little guys.
You can still eat them
Little fatty.
in South America. You go to South America, you can eat a guinea pig.
It's a nice little snack.
Bird, it's really tender and really nice. It's really good.
You know what
It
else
would
is-
strike me maybe similar to rabbit would be my guess.
Yeah, it's very similar to rabbit.
You know what else is really tender?
Your love for me.
My heart.
Oh.
Oh, of course you are.
No, actually, speaking of, Dave had made a joke, or not a joke. He made an analogy saying it's like if we found a new planet
Yeah.
and we were changing goods, and you said,
Are you gonna bring up Mormons
Mushrooms?
right now?
huh?
Are you gonna bring up Mormons right now?
No, I was not. I was gonna.
When you die and go to Mormon heaven, I'm finding your planet and I'm colonizing it.
Colonizing your Mormon planet, bro.
I'm taking your space mushrooms.
It might be my job. I'm a colonizer.
Jeez.
All right.
I'm not feeling well, guys.
Yeah, you look
Lay down,
bad.
buddy. It'll just be bad.
Hey, just rest up.
I'll be
We'll
part.
steer
I
the
just
ship.
can't keep my head up.
He was like, "Oh, what if there was like a planet that we saw,
Mhm.
and we had to do an exchange with them?"
Sure.
What do you think that space drugs would do?
Space drugs?
Yeah, if like these aliens were like, yeah, these are like the drugs that we all take.
Well, it'd be hard because in my mind, like,
I think we could categorize it into new ways.
yeah.
Because the space drugs is probably, if there's a whole planet of,
Uh-huh.
chock full of drugs, just like our planet
Just
is.
like, yeah, because you're doubling up. Space fentanyl. Go ahead.
I think there would be some crossover
Okay.
because similar effects, but I think it would be different for each species. You know how like dolphins and turtles eat like jellyfish to get high, but
Yeah.
it won't make humans high?
Right.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's what I was thinking about too. Because like certain stuff like compounds like caspacin or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like
Caspacin?
poison. But for humans, it's not poisonous. It's delicious and spicy.
It's spicy because it is poison. That's what spicy is.
I think like, the dose is everything, right?
I love.
You're not eating enough
spicy
caspicin to
food.
poison yourself.
You can, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you could eat enough bananas to kill yourself too.
You have to eat like 48.
Which
It's not.
I'm not
it's
against.
It's not a spice to kill you. It's a spice to deter you from eating it because it's painful.
Oh.
What if I love spicy food? What if I love that? What if I love that?
bullet ants
pain?
aren't gonna kill you, but it's gonna fucking hurt.
I feel like bullet ants can kill you, no?
I don't think so.
From pain. You can have a heart attack, I think.
Yeah.
It's from the pain. It's meant to shock the pain in you, not actually kill you.
You think it could send you into shock?
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you had to be killed by one animal, what animal would it be?
And I'm
Rhinoceros.
gonna die?
You will die.
Right.
Either way.
I want
Uh-huh.
to be gored by a rhinoceros
That's a good one.
charging right at me.
Big hole in your stomach that we can see through after.
Yeah, I want to be like
Anime.
Mm-hmm.
just charged at and just give up and just accept it.
Get gored, and he'll flip you, and then you'll land, and then me and Hunter will make eye contact through your cavity.
Just
Yeah.
How do you want to die, Hunter?
oh me? Honestly,
It doesn't have to be an animal. Just how do you want to die?
Oh my god.
that's a little dark.
Let's do the animal question.
Let's do the animal so that's a little more lighthearted.
Tell me how you want to die, Hunter. I'll make it happen for you.
Say old age.
Elephant.
Wait,
Think
an
of it
like trampled to death? That sounds rough.
No, I feel like if an elephant stepped on me, if if it gets it right and just like I'm gone instantly, like there's no problem. Unless their feet are so big, so it could get my head and heart in the same go.
Hey, something to be said about efficiency.
Yeah, it's fast. It's fast as a gunshot, probably.
Yeah. Plus, we've mistreated elephants for so long. It's time they get theirs a little bit,
Yeah, elephants got to get their get back.
Elephant graveyard for you.
Welcome to elephant hell. It's just humans.
I would kind of want to go out fighting. Like, I'm going to die, but I'd love to fight like a big ass boa constrictor and have like the life choked out of me, like fucking fighting it and stuff.
Not a fun way to go out.
Well, it's for the love of the game. I'm doing Mortal Kombat, dude.
Grizzly bear would be cool to fight.
Ooh, grizzly bear.
I wanted to fight a kangaroo a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
That you can do. They'll let you.
You can do that. Yeah.
They'll kick your ass though. That's the thing about
they
it.
They will beat you. Well, give me like 5 years of MMA training
Right.
and like the most gnarliest, leanest, like most muscly body you can get me. Like I'm saying, like
Store-bought?
Store-bought body.
Hunter does fucking steroids to fucking fight a kangaroo.
That'd be
I'd be
down,
Yeah.
dude. If I did MMA training just to fight a kangaroo, I think I'd beat
I
it.
think you're wrong. You probably just want like boxing. You probably just want like Muay Thai or something because you're not gonna like it's not gonna go to the ground. You don't need to spend time on grappling.
You need the MMA practice to be able to block the kicks because the kicks are strong.
Yeah, you
as
just
hell.
do
Ever watch
kickboxing.
fucking Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off, motherfucker.
Yeah. Also, in my mind, you don't have the MMA gloves on. You have like goofy cartoon red boxing gloves.
The 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Kangaroo Jack was such a good movie.
I'd have to use 16 ounces to do more damage.
Yeah.
You know, actually, that's why they're bigger, is because it makes it a longer contact. I learned it in physics, actually, because of how big the gloves are. It does more damage because when you hit them, it's a longer impact, so it's doing more force.
Yeah. Plus all the stuff about like momentum and the weight difference. Yeah. And the other thing that's nice about it is like it slows like when you're striking wearing like the MMA gloves, like the fingerless ones, like you can move a lot quicker than when you got like some heavier gloves on.
Scary. I was watching the UFC fights on Saturday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah.
Those guys are terrifying. I would not, even the girls I would not want to fight.
Oh, they're all I mean they're all trained like human weapons. Like
Did you watch them?
nah.
Some girl got her face split open from like halfway up her like forehead down all the way like past her eye onto the bridge of her nose, like gushing blood everywhere.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, Dave.
You got me too. You got me.
It'll be interesting. So I met a couple of my mom's coworkers. She kept telling her coworkers that I have a podcast. So if you're listening to this, I'm sorry.
What's up, guys?
It's just a bad episode. I'm
What's
kidding.
up,
No. It's a
50-year-old
good
Indian
episode.
men? I'm Dave. This is Hunter and Brad, your coworker's son.
It's me.
We're his douchebag friends from college.
That's them.
Ugh,
I wouldn't say I'm a douchebag.
Hunter, you're an asshole.
No, I'm not.
No, Hunter's a sweetheart.
He's a sweetheart, but he's an asshole.
How?
I know you, Hunter.
How?
I don't want to bring this up on live television.
On live television.
Look, I'm outwardly an asshole because I accept myself.
And it's important to accept
It's
yourself.
very important to accept yourself, Hunter.
I'm not an asshole.
That's why you'll always be a real asshole.
Am I bright red right now?
Not any more than usual.
You getting
Okay.
embarrassed? You getting called out?
Getting outed. Yeah, the Hunter you've met is actually a very thin facade.
Yeah.
Okay, it is not thin. It's pretty thick. Just like my butt.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You guys know the
We all have very nice asses on the podcast. Why aren't you guys into that? Why are you guys into the feet? It's kind of like
because
be
we don't
into
do
something.
the podcast bent over.
We can.
Hunter. Also, I don't think my butt's that nice.
What are you doing?
I'll be the first one to say it.
You're showing
gonna
off your
stretch?
ass, but you won't put your feet on the table
No,
when they
I
ask you
actually
to?
wasn't showing
This
my
is
ass.
ridiculous.
I stretched because my back was hurting.
Yeah. How is your back? How you've been doing rehab?
Oh, I cleared. I got cleared
Great.
like last week.
Oh, is it?
It's curvy. It's curvy now. It's curving.
That shit's got a curve in it.
Oh, more than it already did.
Well, yeah, I guess it more than it already did because it used to not just be a
It just used to be flat.
a little flagpole.
No, I used to have some pretty good curve in it like before that incident though happened.
What
So
the fuck are we talking about?
His
my
spine.
messed up back.
Oh, okay. I was not thinking about that curve.
What curve do you think we were talking about? Oh no. Oh no.
Especially in the context of Dave not paying attention, hearing you go, well, it had some curve in it. Then there was an incident and it got straight. Now it's curved again.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
man?
I was a real joking pro.
Oh.
Don't Google it. It's not for you.
It's dick lengthening. Don't
Just remove
lengthen your
that.
dick. It
Please remove
ruins-
that. That came out without me thinking.
It's we talked about it a long time ago.
We did?
I brought it up.
Probably, honestly.
I saw it online and I'm like, I need to bring this up on the podcast.
Yeah, Dave's a joke maxer.
Joking. It's the artificial lengthening of your penis by ripping the sponge of the muscle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you research that?
Of course. I'm not going to smell you.
Smell this.
I'm not smelling
Smell
you.
it.
Hunter, get your...
All right, here's the pitch. It's
Anna
Dave,
muffins.
and he wears, a little white button up and white pants and a little hat, and he drives around in a truck. But instead of the milkman, he's the jelk man. And he just comes to your house every day.
I just joke.
to rip your.
I'll just rip your dick.
He just comes over with a little pole, like I'm just gonna wrap this, or I'm just gonna wrap your penis around this really quick. It just starts pulling.
So we already have this whole thing set to like be explicit and like it's not for kids. I'd also like to put like an age gate. Like if you're over 35, like this isn't for you. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, there should be-
you're not gonna understand half the things we're talking
You're
about.
a self-respecting adult. You don't need to hear about Dave the Jelk Man. Wouldn't the Jelk Man get your wife pregnant?
No, that's my superhero name.
Jelk Man?
The Jelk Man.
That's awful.
And what are your superhero powers? Or are you just a dude like
You
Batman?
ever seen The Boys?
Yeah.
You know the dude with the really...
Oh, love sausage?
long sausage?
Yeah.
Pretty much that.
It's love sausage.
Oh.
Long
I use
sausage.
it.
Love sausage.
Okay, so you know like Wonder Woman has a lasso?
Yeah.
That's what I use. It's the same thing.
That I think would be the freakiest thing I've ever saw.
fucking
If
hate
I
it here.
saw, if I actually saw a dude like love sausage from The Boys walking around on the street, I think I would like shoot him. Like I would be like, I would be concerned.
Sorry,
like
you
I
don't
would,
have like
You
I
guys-
hate this theoretical because like
Do you guys think that vampires are circumcised?
no,
wait,
Why?
I don't understand.
no.
Why?
Because they're from the Eastern Bloc.
No, okay. No, like
They don't
okay.
get circumcised over there.
No. Hear me out.
Okay.
Not just vampires, but like any like mythical being that's like self-healing, right?
That's what I was thinking. They self heal.
Yeah, they self-heal.
If you cut their hoodie off, the hoodie's gonna regrow.
It's just another scar. Is it? Do they regrow it when they turn into a vampire?
Oh, that's the question? No.
Yeah.
No
No.
No.
You don't think it regrows?
I think like all the it's crazy. I'm doing this in a Twilight t-shirt.
Yeah. No.
That's-
Twilight.
yeah.
They don't have scars. They don't have any scars.
They don't have any scars?
No, they don't have scars.
What about the
Vampires don't have
werewolves?
scars. Werewolves.
The werewolves.
Werewolves are different.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the
They do.
werewolves have scars.
Yeah, because werewolves aren't healing.
Yeah, the grandpa is like in a wheelchair.
Yeah, they're not self-healing. Vampires are self-healing.
But I don't know that I mean, I guess it feels like it'd apply like to stuff that's already happened to you. What
I think
about
so,
like
yeah.
genetic defects? Like when you become a vampire, does it just iron it out?
Well, think about not just vampires.
Okay.
Think about like Deadpool
Okay.
and like
I'll think about Deadpool.
think about Deadpool.
He's got cancer.
He has cancer,
Right.
and that's why he's able to stay alive is because he's healing so fast, but the cancer is killing him equally as fast, right?
Not equally. It's
No,
well, I mean, his face is still wildly disfigured, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay, you catch my drift a little bit.
I get
Right.
what you're saying. But he's kind of in the state that he was already in when he got the healing power.
I think Deadpool is canonically circumcised.
Really?
Why? I mean, if we were to know that about any comic book, I guess Deadpool it'd come up.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Is
Oh.
Deadpool circumcised or are vampires still circumcised?
What if you did it like with Silver?
What?
Well, Silver hurts vampires, right?
Yeah. No.
No, that's werewolves only.
That's werewolves. Well, Silver hurts all.
Supernatural
Demonic.
beings, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay, all right. It's a silver dagger in the shape of a cross. Could you circumcise a vampire like that?
Circumcision's more of like a Jewish thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an American thing too now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's a topic for another day.
You know what's funny actually?
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds himself 3 years posted if Deadpool was circumcised before he obtained regeneration, would his foreskin regenerate still? He asked that at 3:10 a.m.
Was there answers?
March 28th.
I fuck with that guy.
What's the answer?
I don't know.
What's up, motherfuckers? I'm Dave, and I got a new tattoo this week.
Oh yeah.
I wanted
Dave
to
got a
bring
new
that.
tattoo.
Oh fuck!
He got a swordfish.
I got a swordfish.
Swordfish.
It's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. I'm actually kind of jealous.
Now you motherfuckers can't kidnap me and use me for sexual slavery.
Because you have a.
What?
Yep, that's the thing.
I don't understand.
Sex traffickers don't like people with
Markings.
markings.
I'm gonna get Brad written on my forehead.
I'm gonna just get a tattoo just right here, and it's probably not gonna say something.
I should
good.
get a fucking tattoo of my driver's license on my arm.
Can I see some license and registration, please? Yeah, here you go, sir.
I mean, at that point, I'll just get the fucking barcode. Just chip me up if
Do
I'm.
you think that like if you had it tattooed, like and a cop pulled you over, but you didn't have your actual license, you just had the tattoo? What do you think they would do?
Well, I think it'd be under the same kind of umbrella of like when you have a picture of your license, like
So it would kind of work.
right? Because you're a licensed driver. You just don't have your license with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, one time, I'll let the people at home know. I got pulled over, and my license was expired because I'm bad at math, and I thought it expired when you turned 21, and it expired when I turned 20. So it was like over a year expired. I was like, my birthday just passed. Like it's 3 days expired, and the cop's like, yeah, 3 days and a year expired. And I was like, got me there, officer. But they let me drive home. Like,
That's because you're white.
no, I mean they gave me a pretty fat fucking ticket.
I'm about to run outside and look at my license right now.
Oh yeah, your license might be expired, buddy.
Oh, hold up. Finish the episode.
No, he's going. I guess we're gonna get this in real time. All right,
Real
Dave, when's the
time.
last time you got
Hurry
your
up.
license renewed?
When I was 21. No, mine was fine though.
Really?
Yeah. Here, let me check.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I
Keep
also
monologuing.
I don't have the California Real ID either. If you're not from California, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But there's driver's licenses, and then there's the California Real ID, which
Yeah, I don't have a real ID either. Like the California Real ID. I don't.
it
I
sounds-
have a real ID.
I have a legal identification. I just don't have the real ID specifically.
Mine expires in 2025.
Oh,
So does
It was
mine.
issued
I'm
in
fine.
2021.
I'm good.
Yeah.
nice.
I do have a real idea. I have a little star by my.
Man, fuck you.
I've got a little gold star. I'm like
Gold
SpongeBob.
star. You get a gold star, you little special boy. You
I
definitely
want a
need it.
gold star.
I can give you a gold star.
Gold stars are overrated. You don't need them.
From the mouth of a
want 'em.
teacher,
From the
ladies and
mouth of a
gentlemen.
teacher. Gold stars are so overrated. Don't use basic reward systems that you think kids will like. Trust me.
Okay.
It just ruins
I
it.
think that you're actually speaking the minority on this subject.
No, I'm not. When you use candy or like reward systems like that, it doesn't develop like actual skills. They do it just for the reward. So when there isn't a reward, when they're on their own at home, they don't do the skill.
You got to teach them to do it for the love of the game.
Yep.
I love making
You have to
it so
teach
that-
responsibility, not reward system responsibility.
I love making kids like awful. Like I love when they
You
can
like being a bad influence on kids.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I love when they can go home to their parents and then just being the most annoying
Oh
kids
yeah,
possible.
I love teaching kids like wild concepts and just sending them off.
I love trying to sit
Yeah,
them
it's
down
fun
and
too,
talk
but,
to
like,
them about like
you gotta teach 'em
theoretical
right.
subjects. like quantum mechanics and stuff. So then they have to go home and be like, Mom, what's a force field gonna do? Like, how does that work? And the parents like, dude, I don't know, man. Just, like, magic. And they're just like, but I kind of learned about like
hard light lasers and
the theory of relativity.
Oh my god! All right, I gotta not listen to that voice. That's crazy.
That's bad voice, man. I think it's fun to teach kids about concepts they're too young to understand.
Yeah.
Not like bad concepts, but like crazy like world changing concepts. You know?
Yeah.
Like philosophy. You start teaching kids about philosophy young, they'll be smart when they're older. I think it's very important to teach kids young about those concepts because they're a lot smarter than you give them credit for, I will say.
And they're little sponges too.
Yeah.
Like they don't like you as an adult might have your preconceived notions about whether or not you can learn philosophy or language or, concepts. But kids, everything is hard to learn, They've just learned letters. Now they have to learn words, and words are not so different from like how the French like government functions,
Yeah, it's literally
Not good.
it's all difficult. So might as well teach them, different difficult things while they're learning different difficult things, Like granted, yeah, it's harder to understand, gravity than the letter A and the sound it makes, but at the same time, like they could just they'll experience it and be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
'Cause it's about experiencing it and then they absorb it.
Yeah, they don't have to understand.
I never talk down to my students. I'm never give them the baby voice or like talk down to them because you want them to actually ask you questions about like the world and stuff. And that's why they like me a lot is because I don't talk down to them. And they like I'm able to like hold conversations with these kids about crazy concepts and not just skibbity toilet and like, oh, baby stuff. Like,
you don't just need to talk to them about Paw Patrol.
yeah.
Okay, on a real note.
Yeah.
When I have kids, I'm gonna actually do it. My wasn't like a daycare, but it was my preschool. When I was in preschool, we would listen to Mozart.
You believe in that shit? The classical music for kids stuff?
Classical
it's
music
not
makes
like-
you smarter.
It's not like
That's a proven fact. It's not a thing. That's proven.
I'm just like it's calming music if you think about it. It like
Yeah.
helps them take naps. Like that's at least what happened for me. Like it's very calming music. It's nice to like sit down, relax to. The kid's gonna knock out.
So just big. I was listening. I saw Whiplash yesterday.
It's a great movie.
It's an incredible movie.
I haven't actually watched it, but I have seen TikToks of the important parts. So I've seen the video.
No, you have.
I've seen the movie.
It's so
It's
good.
such an incredible movie. It's not a fun movie though. I will say that. For a lot of people, they do not enjoy the experience.
My new roommate, he's a drummer, and I asked him about it. Like, is Whiplash like a real thing? He's like, yeah, it was honestly traumatizing to watch.
Yeah, some people have really negative
very like
reactions to that movie.
Yeah, a lot of like musicians that like do that professionally, they're like, yeah, this is very, very real. They just talk down to you and treat you like shit, throw things at you. Like, it's very not good.
I actually used to do drums.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I actually was taking drum lessons because I thought it'd be cool. Only to learn that it wasn't really cool.
Hard.
And it was also very hard.
Yeah.
And I didn't get really past like one like drum. And then I just switched to singing full time.
Just learning how to play one drum is so technical, and then you start adding in all of the other like parts of the kit. Like,
I think you can't start with a single drum. You have to start with two.
I started with one. And
if you're just doing like
gave up.
pure snare, it's like there's no variation, and you're just doing snare.
Pure Snare sounds like a teenage like emo band from the 90s.
What?
Pure Snare, like a band name.
That does sound cool. But if you're just doing like a pure, I don't know, because each drum is like its own
instrument.
No, it's like its own chord if you're comparing it to another instrument.
Like its own chord.
So when you hit a snare, right, that's like like an A. Like you're hitting an A.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what terms are. So you go A, you hit the fucking don't touch my tattoo. You hit the A, and then you want to hit a G. That's fucking bass. Can you fucking stop touching me, man? If you don't want me to touch you, I will. Don't touch me.
Dave also has just been getting slowly closer and closer.
I was gonna say, do you want to cuddle or
He's
something? Oh wait.
All right.
He does want to cuddle.
I don't want to cuddle.
He went back to his corner.
My theory on that is you should learn. You should learn them like they're chords, and it's just the instrument you're playing is the drum kit, not just the individual drum.
Have you talked to your roommate about this theory?
I have, yeah.
This is his idea?
I mean, he never thought of it this way, and then I told him, and he's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. He does a lot of like, because he does music for college, right? So he does like tambourine, and there's like so many different ways. He had a whole like tambourine recital. And
That's insane.
He showed me it, and it was like, there's so many different ways to hit a tambourine, and there's different like styles to it and all that. But at the end of the day, it's still one note.
Yeah, but it's like playing spoons.
Yeah.
Or like, what's the hillbilly instrument where it's like a string and a broomstick and a tub? You know what I'm talking about?
Standing bass.
Yeah.
It's a hillbilly standing bass.
The hillbilly standing bass.
Yeah,
it's got one chord. And they play the fuck out of that chord.
Yeah.
They play that chord like they play my heart.
So the idea of a drum kit is that's one sound, right? Or a drum.
Are we restarting the concept?
No, like this is
Yes.
okay, so
yes.
This is a drum, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right? A drum kit is multiple of these drums together to make one larger instrument.
Okay.
Kit.
Yeah.
It's a piece meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then you have sticks. You don't have
You have
hands.
sticks?
You have sticks.
Man.
You have to hit
I
drumsticks.
wish that drummers just use their hands and were just slapping every
it's a drum kit, but everything is a bongo.
Yeah, it's just they're just slapping it all.
There are drum kits like that.
I've seen people do it with the. It's cool. Growing up, there was like a native population, like an indigenous people's population around us. Yeah. So we got to.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And so like I went to school with like kids and stuff, and like we'd get to see like they would do like ritual dances and stuff. I never did because they would always come to our school. Like they would just they do demonstrations there, but they had the big fucking drum with the big fucking paddles. That's I would play that instrument.
Yeah.
So they came to you, not you to them.
Yeah, I mean it was like an elementary school thing, broaden your horizons and what have you.
I was trying to have you smell my cologne.
Yeah, Hunter wore nice cologne for us today.
I can't smell right now. I'm so sick.
Oh, you're not missing out. So when me and Hunter showed up at this, not for this. When me and Hunter showed up to the shoot, we walked in through the back, just a pile of human feces back there.
I don't even know if it was human. It definitely looked like it
not
was big
human.
enough to be
We have
human.
like cats and stuff.
Oh, it's pretty.
That was way too big to be a cat poop.
If that came
though.
out of a cat, that cat would also be dead like 2 feet from
I
it.
think
haven't
that
seen it
cat
yet.
would.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was a wonderful reminder of what city life is like. And then after that, we got away from it, and I'm standing on the back porch with Hunter. I'm like, smell it. It smells like a nightclub in there. I'm like, what's going on right here? What are you wearing today? What's your scent?
What's your scent this morning?
I'm
Hunter?
wearing Dior Sauvage Elixir.
Yeah, that smells like a nightclub. It smells like a douchey nightclub in Dubai.
Or
That's what it smells like. You have no
Stomach has
comeback
been
for that because I
rumbling.
named it perfectly.
No, actually, I was gonna say it was also like the guy that the girl doesn't want to talk to, but is gonna go and like watch
It's
Netflix
a dude
with anyway.
that only dances with his hips going forward.
Yeah,
Hip thrust. That's
God.
his only
It's-
dance, and he gets way too close to women who are.
He gets too close
Very
to
uncomfortable.
everyone in the club.
Yeah.
He's touching everyone's thigh.
it's the guy that invites a girl over to watch Netflix, knowing full well that like
He doesn't have a Netflix account.
he doesn't have a Netflix account.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, do you just want to like log into yours really quick, or like we can watch like Hulu or something, because I got like Hulu and like Disney Plus.
But Hulu's 99 cents for students. So I have that in Spotify. So you know,
if you want, like, you know, we can just listen to music, like something.
but
like,
it
chill
smells
like that.
good. I don't think I've ever smelled but it's famous because it's like the if you don't know, it's the one that Johnny Depp is like the spokesperson for like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always like
Yep.
angsty photos of him and like a dark, mysterious background and wearing a ton of bracelets.
Yeah, why?
And like
Why
just
are all
dark
like
mustache
cologne and perfume and like scents? Like, why are they all like that?
perfume?
Like, why are they all trying to be like dark and mysterious? Like,
Because if you like cologne, you probably are into that sort of vibe, I guess is the gambit.
I don't know. My roommate is not like that though.
yeah, how about they just like, you know, expand, be more whimsical and fun?
Well, I mean, it depends on what the scent is like, and that's why the commercials are like that. Because sometimes, like, depending on like the vibe of the cologne itself, you want to try to match out
I'd
with
be
the
like,
commercial.
hey, this is what businessmen wear. This is like a very nice business scent, but
It's just dudes sitting in meetings.
your scent perception that's it. It's just all based off perception. If you want to sell more bottles, don't just sell in the nightclub. Sell to everybody.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we're solving the market demographics
Nice.
for cologne.
I think part of it's probably like, because as far as perfume, like, you know, in a like gendered way, like it's marketed to women a million different ways. But you're right. Like men are only marketed scents like the one way. But like maybe that's the only way that we'll buy scents is if we
Just
think
a
it's
shirtless man jumping into the ocean with a big red bottle that shows up.
Yeah, that's very off-putting for me.
But like, okay, like what, like if, let's say like, you know, they shot like a Uber Southern California surfer guy style cologne commercial, like they're not gonna wear that shit.
No, because if you market it as like, hey, this is what you wear and it mixes with the salty air and shit like that, maybe it would. That's how you
make
do
a
it.
good point.
That's how you market. Put me on a fucking marketing team, bro. I'm so good at this shit.
Instead of having that shirtless guy jump into the water, have the shirtless guy
Coming out of the water with a surfboard.
coming out of the water with a surfboard, or like
There
looking
and shit, you know?
mysterious into the water like this as the wind blows his long hair behind
See,
him.
this is what I'm getting at. It's too like I'm so cool, fucking smoldering, like
Oh, you gotta keep the smoldering.
Zoolander smoldering shit. No, like have a dude hanging out with his buddies, chilling out by a bonfire and stuff like that, and be like, hey, this is
Drinking an unlabeled light beer.
yeah. Corona did wonders for themselves by doing that. Why can't we do that with cologne?
Yeah, you gotta. So you have to like. It's like you know, like Dr. Squatch, like the body soap.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like, we're gonna do soap for outdoorsy guys now. Even, you know, it's all soap.
It's just soap. Yeah, but
so
it's
you just
soap.
want to add like a layer of something that's not angsty club nighttime.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be angsty in the club all the time. I mean, if that's your style, by all means continue. But like, if you want to,
Speaking to all of our
diversify-
friends who are exactly that guy, you're doing great, man.
We have a lot of guys like that, and that's totally fine.
Perfume commercials are so different though. They're so like light, like the Rihanna one that's up right now. He's just
I would say,
dressed in like a gold dress with like a bunch of bracelets on, like
here's the thing
just
though,
walks
is
through a castle.
the Chanel No. 5 commercials, same thing as the men's.
Yeah,
They're the same thing.
yeah, because but they have that and everything else.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Chanel.
I think
Chanel.
like, you know, a good shot of some dude playing like adult intramural soccer, kicking the ball in, scores the goal, game ends, he runs over to his duffel bag, psh, psh, you know, neutralizes BO, and you know, I don't know. It's hard because, you know what, it's
That's
all
that's like an Axe body spray.
that's what I'm saying. I think that's what's fucking up the cologne market. The scent alternatives for the lifestyles aren't cologne, they're body sprays.
That's true. That's true.
Like imagine trying to break into the fucking, and that's the other thing. Body sprays are not classy.
I have one body spray that actually smells good.
Why is it so?
It's Axe dark chocolate. It actually smells good.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I actually have a bone to pick right now.
Okay.
Women can wear body sprays, and it's like cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Of course.
But if a man wears a body spray, he's a douchebag.
Well, but
But it's
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
of the scents
Yeah.
that are only from those
yeah.
body sprays.
And the branding.
Yeah. Like the only option we have is fucking Axe. That's it. More or
There's
less.
probably like a couple, but
There's
yeah.
a couple
but they're
more.
not.
They all look the same.
They're all the
have
same.
that.
They all smell the same. They're all douchey smells.
Or if you're from the UK, Lynx.
I guess.
It's just Axe.
If you wear Axe body spray, you smell like a douchebag. I'm just saying. Most of the time.
I guess you know what we kind of need. We kind of need like an Old Spice type of vibe to the body spray.
Bring back putting a fucking thing of whiskey, thing of gasoline, and go to work.
That's insane. I don't know about. Although I'll say so. If you don't know,
I've done that before. It actually smells good.
There's been massive wildfires in California recently.
So something smoky.
Yeah. Well, that's what. So it also like rained hard as fuck yesterday.
Really?
In Redlands.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isolated thunderstorms that last for like an hour.
It's monsoon season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels like it. But there, after the rain, like there was this wonderful scent of like post rain, but also smokiness. And I was like, put that in a bottle.
Put that in a bottle.
I'll buy that any day of the week. I'm sure we have the tech to. Hunter, you know about cologne.
You can make anything smell.
Yeah.
You know, do you know what?
Smoky, but
Smoky, I'm sure is
rain
easy
scent.
It's got to be common.
Yeah,
But what about rain
Smoke
scent?
something.
I'm not sure about rain scent. You'd have to ask my roommate.
Wow.
He would know a little bit more.
Hmm.
But I know that
Germanium.
if you want like
Germanium is very close to rain,
Hmm.
or at least in my opinion.
okay.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to get into the lab about
Sorry,
it.
I do
Alright.
know scents very well.
Really?
I don't have a whole cologne collection, but I'm very good at picking out scents.
Nice.
I like it. It's fun.
There's
I'm terrible.
I don't even have any colognes. All I have is a roller that has like this pink lotus some Egyptian dude gave me.
Yeah. Dave smells like his feet look every day.
No, okay, I smell
Nasty.
fine. I didn't shower today
Dirty.
because I am sick and they woke me up, but
They woke
I usually
me up
smell
is a crazy
really
way to
good.
say we had a prearranged time and activity planned.
I yelled
I
at him
usually
through
smell
his window.
really nice. All right, I was already awake by that time. Brad woke me up by calling me. Thank you for that.
It's a nice courtesy call. I know you guys benefit from it, especially because on the days where I drive in, I have to be up like
Yeah.
on the road by 8. So
It's good to hear your voice in the morning.
it's good to hear your voice in the morning. But Hunter was way nicer when I called him.
I was so happy to hear your voice.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hi, how you doing?"
How you doing, Brad? Nah.
Talking to Hunter, it was like, cotton candy and daffodils. And I called Dave, and Dave sounded like he was going to fucking hang himself. I was like, okay.
I was very close to it. All right, I was not doing all right this morning.
I was like, hey, man, have a good morning. You're like, I'll try. Damn.
It was a rough night last night. All right, I'm drinking away some sorrows, and I don't recommend it.
Yeah, not a good way to self-medicate.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's not.
it's a way. It's not
Not
a
a
good
good
way.
way.
It's surely the way that we are like marketed to through TV and movies as young men to deal with our sorrows.
Well, it works. Not well, but it works.
Yeah, if you want to buy yourself 6 to 8 hours of not thinking about it in exchange for 20 hours of suffering and thinking about it on top of it, you can get those 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
You can do that. You can
I
do
had
that
this
very well.
conversation the other day. Actually, I think everything is a drug.
Yeah.
Everything you put in your body is a drug.
Yes,
Like,
because it affects you.
yeah, you are what you eat.
Mhm.
Like certain things affect you certain ways.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and, a drug that certain things you ingest affect you certain ways?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it follows the same logic as what we were talking about earlier with space drugs, where it's like the dose kind of determines the experience, right? Like having a little bit of shitty food, you're not really going to feel it. Have a lot, it's going to be a problem.
I've had
Yeah.
a lot of bad food recently, and my stomach, whenever I have more bad food, reacts like insane ways. Like I will just feel it hit my stomach, and I'll just be like, ugh.
It's just food. Food is just getting worse right now. It's not healthy anymore.
That Jack in the Box taco I told you about, I'm really debating and going and getting it. It was so good.
The Jack in the Box taco is, I believe, a crime against man.
It's tofu.
It's bacon and cheddar baked into the shell and then a taco inside of it.
What the
they
fuck
have so
is
they have
that?
a new taco, and it's kind of like the
What the fuck?
almost like a chalupa, I would say, where it's like you have a soft shell, and then you have cheese and bacon in that, and then there's another shell, and then there's the rest of the taco in it.
Yeah.
So good.
What happened to the 50-cent tofu tacos that they have?
Oh, that's what I rock with.
Yeah.
And they're not 50 cents. They're $1.
They're $1 now.
Dude, I remember the day they went. It was 2 for 99 cents, and then one day it was 2 for $1.49.
Yeah.
They've brought it to 2 for $1.99, and if it gets any higher, like I don't know, man, I'll be really
committing
sad.
atrocities.
I'm parking my car in the middle of your restaurant.
Honestly, they've been keeping that as low as possible. That is a direct line of inflation is the Jack in a Box
value tacos.
value taco.
Also, the McDonald's dollar menu, and you slowly see what gets taken off.
Yeah. Well,
Every other
McDonald's
year.
really fucked it because they rolled out like the 1, 2, 3 menu in the early 2000s, where it was like $1, $2, or $3, right?
Yeah.
There's not like a great way to scale that with inflation.
No. And they can't really change it. So like they've tried to take things out, but then at the end of the day, people are so upset about it where they just have to put it back.
They used to have a menu like that at Denny's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. It was $4 for unlimited pancakes.
Yeah. That was the shit. When like in high school and stuff,
Oh, dude.
you only had $4
all you had was, $4
and free time to eat as many pancakes as you could.
Especially when you had like a late start and you're just like out with your boys doing dumb stuff.
No, we'd go there after school. We'd just be like, all right, you want to hit Denny's? Because there's one right walking distance from school.
Oh, that's nice.
Like you could walk down the street and there's Denny's.
There's a
And we'd all go there.
Blackberry diner by my school.
That sounds
Black Bear
really
Diner.
cool.
So good.
I've never been. I know they opened one up around in Long Beach next to the Costco.
You need to go.
Maybe.
You need to go.
You guys ever have
so
a
good.
Corky's?
I love Corky's. Corky's is great.
Corky's is just like slightly more upscale, more American Denny's. Like you get not Denny's food, but you get diner food, you know?
I was
love a good
Denny's
I think
not already
Diners are the best part of American cuisine. I'm not gonna lie. I think
Diners-
they really are the pinnacle of American food.
I think you're just so wrong about this.
I think they're so
Dude, We've
amazing.
we've taken so many like foods from across the world and made them better.
Yeah.
Like the American hamburger, American pizza, like we've nailed so many things.
And guess what you can eat in any diner?
You're not telling me that I can order a pizza in a diner.
You can.
You can.
You can order any American food in a diner. You could get a steak. You can get country fried steak.
I'll give you a steak. Obviously, you get a steak.
You could get a burger. You could get a pizza.
I'm trying to think of like another. What about like? Did we invent cotton candy? Is that
No, that's a French thing. I think.
fuck?
Of course, those French people did it.
They call
I
it
think it was
fairy
French.
floss or whatever
Yeah.
over there.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
They're weird people.
I don't know where cotton candy came from.
French are weird.
What about
Weird
donuts?
people.
Did we invent donuts?
I
Um,
don't think so, but we perfected them.
yeah, we did. We
that's-
took the whole and
We
Dude.
did invent the chimichanga.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. You can't get orange chicken at a diner. That's
Nope. I've seen orange chicken at a certain diner before.
well, that's yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I'm sure you could niche find a place, but I'm just saying most diners are
Niche,
not.
fine. Yeah, okay. Niche. Most diners are burgers, fries.
Yeah.
You could get a steak,
You
breakfast
probably get
foods.
pasta. Has anyone ever
You
eaten
got
pasta from
pasta.
a diner?
Yeah.
most likely.
No, have you guys? Like, I've never been to a diner and been like, chicken Alfredo.
No, but I also don't go to diners that often.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'd say just
uncultured.
look at a Norm's or a Denny's. Norm's used to have a menu that was like 4 pages long.
I've never been to a Norm's.
They're not bad.
Norm's.
But it used to
where
be
life
a
happens,
massive
apparently.
menu that you could just anything was on it and they would just make it.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's
That's
fair.
what you
I
could do to
don't-
diners is you
Yeah.
go in and say I want this and they'll be like, all right, we'll see what we got if we can make that.
It's like
That's what American ingenuity is.
the Family Guy clip where he just orders a shepherd's pie at the fancy restaurant.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what you could do at diners. Is be
That's
like,
true.
hey, do you have these ingredients? They'll be like, yeah. Can you make this? Yeah. All right. Classic American diner. Not like Denny's.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that at Denny's because Denny's is a big chain. But like you go to a mom and pop, They'll work it out.
Go to some shit on the side of the road somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll clean up for you. Yeah.
With a waitress that's rude to you, and they got pie on the shelf in that little glass case.
Oh,
That's a diner.
Oh, momo.
That's what I mean.
I don't know, man. I don't. It's
love
not a
pie.
diner unless halfway through my meal, the the fry cook and my waiter go outside and fist fight in the parking lot. That's a
They're,
real
like
diner.
smoking.
Yeah,
Sig-
they do that
I'm
after.
talking
Like-
about Waffle House. You know,
I'm talking about Waffle House behavior.
Waffle House behavior.
Well,
That is real
That's
American
a Southern
culture.
diner too.
That is American culture as you can get. That's American food,
Yes.
American fights, American people,
American smoking.
Americans. Just everything about Waffle House just is American, and I love it.
If you guys don't know this, there's a secret menu at Waffle House. The only thing on it is smoking a cigarette inside. So feel free to do that at any Waffle House location.
Actually?
No.
Oh.
I'd-
I was like, wait, what?
Hunter,
Yeah, dude. The
Don't be
waiter
so
comes out and brings
gullible.
a pack of Reds to the table for.
Like,
That'd be
20.
amazing. That'd be beautiful.
God, you guys are terrible.
You can order alcohol at some diners.
That's true. I don't know how they do that. I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster.
I think it just makes it better.
I've never been to a Waffle House.
Really?
It's an experience.
I want to go.
I
Yeah.
highly recommend it.
I haven't been to a Wawa's. I kind of want to do that.
What's
What
a
the hell is
Wawa?
that?
It's like an East Coast chain. They sell sandwiches. It's like a Buc-ee's. But
Oh.
damn, tell me how you really feel about Wawa's. You know, some angry dude from Pennsylvania will fight you about it.
Go fuck yourself, Pennsylvania. Go fucking Amish person. I don't know. Go do what
I
you
thought-
want.
Are Amish people in Pennsylvania?
That's
A
where they're
lot.
all from. Yeah.
There's a lot of them there.
All right.
I had a friend who grew up in Pennsylvania. He's like, yeah, dude, there was so many Amish people. It was so weird. He grew up there till he was like 7, and then he moved to California.
It is interesting when you meet like pockets of religious communities. Like there's a whole city here and that's all cool, and then you find out like 1 in 3 people is like Mormon or whatever. And you're like, oh,
Oh.
what a
you're all
shame.
here hanging out.
In a little community, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, kind of cool.
Then you go to Utah and they're all Mormon. Just all Mormon.
No, that's the cities. You go into the rural parts of Utah, they're just doing white trash things.
Oh, I know.
I know some people from rural Utah.
Yeah,
My family's.
You're absolutely right.
yeah.
But they did come down, and they, because you can't really buy alcohol in Utah very well.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Like you can, but it's
it's because
really
of the
hard
Mormons.
to.
It's
because of the Mormons.
And they do they do dry counties out there?
Yep.
Oh,
They
a
do.
lot of them. Like
That
all
makes
of them
sense.
are almost.
So when he came here, he like went to Costco with my dad because he's my
Mhm.
dad's friend.
Right.
He fishing buddy and stuff. He went to Costco and like just started buying cases and cases of alcohol, and he was just sending it back home.
I think that's the.
That's insane.
I think that's the like best story I've ever heard.
Yeah, he was so just like, wow, this is beautiful. I'm gonna sell it to all my friends.
He's looking at
I'm
like a
gonna-"
big wall of giant bottles.
Like he's calling his wife back home. He's like, this is crazy. What should we get?
Falling to my knees in the Costco booze aisle because I'm from Mormon, Utah.
It's beautiful, honestly.
There's something.
California, man. The pinnacle of Western
Society?
Yeah. We are the most Western of Western, the Western world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Costco booze aisles, when I was living with my 24-year-old roommate, it was really funny because we went to Costco one time and because he had a Costco membership, and we were just walking around, and he was getting something for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I can't, and
Yeah.
he's not gonna buy
Yeah.
alcohol for me. But we were walking around, and you look up, and it's just like. It just reaches towards the ceiling, and it's just bottles and bottles and bottles, and then it gets to boxes, and you know that there's bottles in those boxes, then there's boxes on top of those boxes.
an alcoholic's heaven. Costco aisle.
All right. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our episode.
Actually, I have one more thing about alcohol
Okay.
before we end it off. I think the best thing prep when the world goes to shit is a bunch of whiskey. Or a way to make alcohol.
Because people are going to be looking to escape.
Exactly. You could trade it. You can use it for cleaning.
You can drink it.
Drink it. You could use it for a lot of things.
You can use it as cologne.
You could use a cologne. But I think when the world goes to shit and, you know, money doesn't exist and people are fighting each other,
When
having
we're
a
Mad
bottle of
Maxing.
booze. What's up?
When we're Mad Maxing.
When we're Mad Maxing, having a bottle of booze is like having gold. So, anyways, we've been getting to podcasts minus Amir, and I'm ready for bed. Good night, guys.
Good night.